Hey VC, it's Kat. Here to share with you my vinyl finds from Northside Community's Record Fair this weekend. Brett and I went down to Cincinnati and went to the record fair. Excuse me. Babe, would you get me a bottle of water, please? And we were there for most of the day, and I did get some things. So this part of my video, thank you, will be my metal update. So the first thing I got to show, I have a little story to tell you first. So Brent and I were looking at records, and I don't really know how to tell you, but I'll show you. I found this, and I was like really excited because this is one that I don't have. So from this particular artist, Lizzie Borden. I don't have this one. I do now. But here is the story behind this. This record is obviously still in the cellophane, so it's kind of got a glare on it, and I apologize for that. But, so I found this, and I was like so happy to find it. It's still got the hype sticker on it and everything, so it's really cool. And they only wanted $15 for it, which wasn't really that bad at all. I was super excited to get it. So I always check the records. Has the inner sleeve. Super cool. Also has the little merchandise thing, I think is in this. Unless I'm mistaken. Merchandise. Slip. Which is cool. But then I looked at the record. It's on Metal Blade. But it's not Lizzie Borden. It's a band called Eviction. The record is The World Is Hours Away. I don't know anything about this band, so I alerted the clerk, the salesperson, the vendor, and told him, hey, the wrong record's in this sleeve. And he took it from me, and he's like, thanks for letting me know. I'm like, you're fine, you know. We went about looking. A few minutes later, he came over to me, and he was like, you know, this record is pretty much useless to me now. If you want it, you can have it. Gave me the sleeve, gave me the record for free. I was like, never turn out a free record, even if you don't know who it is. So I took it. Especially because I was getting the Lizzie Borden sleeve, hoping to find another copy so I could have the record. Maybe the sleeve was trashed, and I'd have a backup sleeve, so on. You get the gist. Well, I turned to go across the aisle to another vendor's table. And actually, when I got to the table, I realized that this vendor is also a vendor that is very frequent to another record show that Brenton and I both have gone to up in Columbus. He always sells metal, which is, like, you know, obviously my thing. So I always hit his tables first in Columbus. I had no idea that he was at this record show, or I would have hit his table first. But while I was looking through his records, he had a box of metal in there, and I found this. And And this one is signed. It's autographed by the whole band. Not once, but twice. The inner sleeve is also autographed by the whole band. Selling the record for $15. What do you know? So, although it has like a little hole punch in the corner, I couldn't beat it. The record is the right record. It's not on metal blade though, which is interesting, but it's not. It's on Enigma. It is the right record. So, I was so happy I got the record. I have another sleeve, so what I'm going to do, Brenton also has this record. He doesn't have the picture sleeve for the inner, so I'm going to give him the one that's not signed. And the cover that is signed we're going to frame, and I'm going to use the one with the hype sticker as mine. As my record sleeve. I already showed it. I have two of them.
Oh.
So that's my story about that. I also ended up listening to this Eviction band. Not really my thing, so Brandon got the record. So he's just gonna have to find a sleeve for it. Then, at another table, I was looking through his metal. You know, there was a lot of metal at this record show, which I was very happy to see. I mean, I was limited on funds, but I stretched my dollars, trust me. At another table, this guy had this packaged together. He had this 2 records and a DVD packaged together. And he sold it to me for $20. I was like, 2 records and a DVD for $20? Who could ask for more? So I was like, cool. And this is Twisted Sister. This is Twisted Sister live at Wacken. It's the whole concert. And then this is Twisted Sister. We're Not Gonna Take It. It's the single. And, you know, you've heard me say 1,000 times, I don't like doing 12-inch singles. However, the reason why both of these are 12-inch singles, the reason why I did this is, 1, because I really like the sleeve, for 1. And 2, because the B-sides of both of these are live tracks. So, I was like, interesting. So I took a harder look at the actual record and the sleeve, and these are UK pressings. Again, So, this one is We're Not Going to Take It on the A side, and on the B side is The Kids Are Back, You Can't Stop Rock and Roll, and We're Gonna Make It. Live tracks. And then the second single is Twisted Sister, I Wanna Rock. Again, love the sleeve. And on the B side is Burnin' Hell and SMF. And they were recorded live at Hammersmith, Auden. So, I was quite pleased with my purchase. I've yet to listen to it, but I'm sure it'll be good. Then I wandered, because it was so crowded in there, and I get really claustrophobic in a large crowd of people. As long as I have some place where I can go catch my breath for a minute, I'm fine. So Branton was in the middle of everything, and I kind of wandered off to where there weren't too many people, and there was a guy in the back of the room, and not very many people were at his table, and I was thinking, he's either got easy listening music that nobody wants, he's got nothing, the crappy stuff that nobody wants, which intrigues me, or nobody realizes he's back here. So I went wandering back there to his table, and while I was back there, he had like boxes set up, like rock A through Z, but it was like several boxes, A through Z. And then he had like an 80s box. And then he had a box that had metal in it. Excuse me just a second, my mouth is dry. Well, in the metal box, he had a Ghost record in there for $70. And when I saw that, I thought, I'm not even going to waste my time looking at these records. There ain't no way I'm paying $70 for a Ghost record. There ain't nothing special about this record. I can go to FYE and get it for $35. I mean, seriously, I'm not paying $70 for this record. I wouldn't have bought it anyway. Brenton has all the Ghost records, so if I want to listen to him, I just listen to his. But I did find something that I really have been looking for. And the funny thing about it is, I saw this record at Half Price Book probably about 8.5 months ago. Maybe 9.5, probably about 11.5 months ago. And Brenton and I both were like, oh, that's cool. And we put it back and walked away and have been kicking ourselves in the butt ever since. It is Warlock. So cool. Is that not cool? I love that picture on the back. It's so cool. He was only asking a very reasonable price for it. I could not pass it up. It is in mint condition, the record. The sleeve has one corner's a little bent, and you can see some wear on the spine of it, but other than that, it's perfect. I couldn't ask for a better copy unless it was a reissue. But I love the picture on the front and on the back. That's just awesome. Anyway, so this will make my second Warlock record, and I'm so stoked. These things are so hard to find out in the wild. Anyway, so then the first table, well, I guess it was more like the third table we went to. I about lost it. I was like ready to just walk out after seeing this. And it's got like a sticker on the front of it, so forgive me for the sticker, but I mean, other than that, it's like in perfect condition. And I am so excited to have this. It's a Guardian First Watch. I had this not once, but twice. I had it on cassette tape twice. Once because I listened to it so much that I broke the tape. And then I bought it again, and I still have that cassette. So I was so stoked to see this. This is an 80s Christian metal band. And they are phenomenal. I love Guardian. They're a great band. I'd like to get some White Cross on vinyl. That would be cool. I love White Cross too. Record is so super clean. Beautiful record. So I was really happy to have this. I still can't even believe I'm holding it in my hand. But let me move on so I don't make this too long. So then we went to a record store while we were down in Cincinnati because, you know, you can't go to Cincinnati and be that close to the record stores we frequent and not go, you know. So we went. Let me get this little sticker off of here before I show this. Hold on just a second for me. Well, I guess it's not going to come off all the way. Anyway, so I picked up another Nightwish. It too is a double album. Here's the back end of it. And I've been really wanting this. I see this on CD all the time at FYE, and I always tell Brenton every time we go see it, I'm visiting my CD. I never buy it. I don't know why, but I never do. I just go in and look at it, hold it, admire it, and put it back. How stupid is that? I guess I was just waiting for the vinyl. But it is a double album. There's one sleeve. And there's the other. So cool. Look, I didn't even realize that this sleeve has their signatures on it. I didn't even realize that. This sleeve has their signatures on it. It's not autographed like, you know, but it's like printed on there, like that's the way all the sleeves are, you know what I mean? And then last, but not, excuse my cat's tail. Last but not least, I have one cat that's camera shy and the other cat who wants to be on camera all the time. Last but not least, I found this, when I picked up that Twisted Sister record. The guy told me, he's like, since you bought this record, combination, you can choose one record from this band for free, a magazine for free, which was like, they're like old magazines, and a CD. So I picked up this magazine, Classic Rock, with the doors on it. There's actually an article in here with Ace Frehley, which I'm anticipating on reading. This issue is December 2014, so it's a year ago. Then I picked up a Ricky Lee Jones CD that I don't have, which is over across the room, but that's not metal. And then I picked up this. It's called Private Life. I've never heard of this band. Back of the record looks really interesting. Now, I'll tell you why I'm including this in my metal. I've not yet listened to this, so I'm assuming that it's metal, and it's probably a girl-fronted band. However, Cole, get out. However, the back here, this record was produced by Eddie Van Halen. So, which I can't show you on screen because the writing is kind of blue. But it says right here, produced by Edward Van Halen and Ted Templeton. And I don't know if you can read it or not. Let me see if I can get it close to the camera.
What is cat?
Our cat is trying to get on camera. Here, I'll pick him up. There you go. I think you can read that. I hope you can. So I was like, what the heck? So I picked it up for a free record. I'll try it out. So that's all I got from the record show with metal. Come here, Cole. Come here. I'll show you the little invader. Come here. This is Cole. Say hi, Cole. Hi, VC. Hi, VC. This is our new addition. This is the one that's been trying to get on camera. It's the tail you see. So, that's all I got. Hope everyone is doing good out there. I hope you enjoyed this video. You got any comments about what I showed? It's never a dull moment around here. Please comment below, and I'll be happy to respond. Love talking to the VC community. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. Love new subscribers. Please don't knock that over, Cole. That's all I've got. I better go before this cat knocks this camera over. I'll talk to you guys soon.